Okay, guys, so here we have another problem that I'm gonna do as an example for you. Um, so again, the main idea, hit pause, look at the problem, try to solve it, and then you can either go to the end of this video, see the answer, or just look it over and see it step by step. Let me read now the problem. There is a curve with a back tangent with a bearing of south 30 degrees east and a forward tangent with a bearing of north 85 degrees east. The station of the point of intersection of those tangents is 135 plus 76.45, and the curve has a degree of 5 degrees defined by 100 feet of arc. Calculate the station of the point of tangent, and also calculate the shortest distance between PC and PT. Let's do A first then. So the problem here is telling us that we have a back tangent. Can I write? What happened? That we have a back tangent with a bearing of south, the back tangent, 30 degrees to the east. And then we have a forward tangent, the next one is north 85 degrees to the east as well. Great. So those are my back tangent and forward tangent. I know because I want to get the PT, I'm gonna need I, the angle of intersection. To do that, let me go right here. Let me extend the back tangent. And from that extension of the back tangent, I can measure here. This will be the angle I. To calculate that angle, what I just need to do is understand that this here has to be 30 degrees because the blue line, right, that's a straight line, so it's going to be the same wherever I select. That's the best place to select it. So I'm going to select it there because now I can do this. I can say that I is 180 minus 85 minus 30. And that's supposed to be 65 degrees. So we now have I. Let me write it down over here so I have it for later. In my case, I'm going to erase a little bit of the things here because it's a bit much. Let me continue the problem. So this is what I want. I want the station of PT. So I want to know the station of PT. And if you remember one of those formulas that is not a formula, something that you should understand, is that the station of the PT is the station of PC plus L. I don't have PC, I don't have L, I have nothing there. Let me keep going. Let me try to find then what is the station of PC. And the station of PC is the station of PI minus T. You remember the drawing or the typical drawings for a curve, that's pretty obvious. PC is going to be PI minus T. Now, I have PI. PI was given to me, is this number over here. This is PI. So I have PI. However, I don't have T. So we need to find T. I will also need to find L if you are following my logic. So let me go over to this side here. And let me calculate first T. So T, the formula for T is R tangent of I over 2. We have R. We have R. No, we don't have R. So now we have I. I is 65. We know that. But we don't know what R is. So let's continue going back. R. So what is R? The formula for R, whenever the degree of the curve is defined by 100 feet of arc, if this is true, that is defined by 100 feet of arc, the formula for R is going to be 5729.58 over D. And now I know D, I know that number, I can calculate that. And this is going to be 1,145.92 feet. The units here are going to be feet because that's what the formula requires when you enter with 100 feet of arc and you use degrees in that formula. Okay, so we have R. Great. Can we get down T? Yes. I have R, it's right here. I have I, it's over here. So yes, with those things on my hand, I can calculate R. Let me calculate that. T. I can calculate T. Let me calculate T. Then T is going to be 730.03 feet. Awesome. Now I can calculate the station of PC. Let's do that first. So let me calculate the station of PC. It's the station of PI. As a reminder, I always, when I do station math, unless I'm going to do it in my mind, instead of writing the plus 76.45, I just don't write that. Okay, can I erase this? I just don't write that. I write the number. So it will be 135.76.45 minus T 730.03. Now let's calculate that. That's gonna be now converted back into stations. The station of PC will be 1, 2, 8 plus 46.42. Okay, so that will be the station of PC. So now I want the station of PT. I have the station of PC. I don't have L yet. Let's calculate L then. So L, if we follow the formula, it will be something like R I pi over 180. The pi look ugly. Pi over 180. So let's calculate that. We have R, we have I, obviously we know pi. And that's gonna give us an L that, if you do it like I was doing it, keeping most of my significant figures, or keeping all the numbers in my calculator, not really the significant figures, you will end here. If not, you will probably have 1300 instead of 1300.01. But that's just, don't worry about those differences. Okay, so we have L now. So we want the section of PT, we have the PC, we have L. We can certainly calculate that now. So I'm just gonna put in the numbers and write the final answer, but that's what we're doing, just the same as we did with the PC. The result is gonna be 141 plus 46.25. That's gonna be the station of the PT, of the point of tangent. That is the answer to question A. Good. Let's work now then with the answer for question B. That's gonna be relatively easier compared to that one. So I'm just gonna erase a little bit here the things that I have on, because what we need now is to calculate the shortest distance between PC and PT. Again, if you go and look at the drawing, you will see that that shortest distance is what we call the long chord. That's the shortest distance between PC and PT. So let me erase these things over here and write down the formula that we have for that. So it will be R equals the long chord over 2 sine of I over 2. But what we want is LC. So we do the magic that you learned to do with math many years ago. This is going to be 2r sine I over 2. In this case, we know r, we know I, we know how to do the sine. So let's just do it. Then LC is going to be 1,231.40 feet. That's the long chord, or the shortest distance between PC and PT. This is the answer for B. Okay, guys. Hopefully that was useful for you. Let me just make sure that for those that no, I have erased it. Okay. So the answer for B, I erased it, so you need to go back a little bit then. Okay, I hope that this was useful for you. See you guys.